Okay, everybody, it's Lego Debbo, and I've got this huge package here. I wish. No. This is from China. It's a BOOTLEGO. It's a Lego knockoff. It is the Spider-Man picture frame where it's 3D and it looks like he's crawling out of the picture. The big green one, that's this. And this is quite a few pieces. I'm going to open the bag, but guess who's gonna have to build it? The wife. Put her to work, right? No, I'm just teasing.
Oh my God, I work 40+ hours a week.
All she does is sit around and do nothing.
That's right, damn it.
But she loves these challenging builds where I'm not that good at them. I tend to do the little ones better, even though I get mad at them, like I just did. Doing one. Just gotta make sure I don't cut my wrist here. They pack these pretty good. There we are. Try not to break anything on the inside. They don't ship boxes because they supposedly weigh more. Because they have to, you know, double box things and all that. So, sometimes they will ship you the box, but usually you gotta pay if you want the box. That's how cheap these people are over there in China from these BOOTLEGO sites. But to buy the real one, it's $300. It might have gone down, but I don't think so. And to buy this one, by the time we were done, it was like $73. So what are you gonna spend? Over 300, excuse me? Or are you just gonna say, you know what? No one cares. I know a lot of Lego purists don't like that, but you know what? Do you live here? No. Do you pay my bills? No. Then it's not your business. Man, look at all this. Wowzers. Let me just separate.
Did you throw away all the plastic things?
Honey, everything's on the floor. I didn't throw anything away.
I'm talking about the plastic containers I used to.
Nope, I didn't throw any of those away.
Okay.
Everything's still in the other room.
All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave these like this, but I do want to take a second and show you the book here. I can get in close. That's the front of the book. That's the back. And let me just try to find a picture representative of the finished product. Like here is part of the book here. It's hard to show it because I got all these bags. But hold on, my wife will be with you in just a second.
Yeah. Hi everybody, this is Deb. Jeff left me these to work on. I've worked all week, and now I gotta put a Spider-Man thing together. But that's okay. It's been a while. I miss doing Legos, believe it or not, yes. I'm catching the bug just like he did. I've got all my Animal Crossing sets I need to do too, but I gotta get shelves put back up in my room so I can do so. And that will probably be a couple months before I can do that. But I'll get a couple shelves in here before the snow flies.
Yeah, exactly.
I gave some to.
During the snow time, you're not going to want to do that.
No.
So.
I did some to all the ones that Legos I had displayed on the shelf behind me all went to Russell basically. So that shelf is pretty clear right now.
Yeah, she kept her Mario.
All my Mario stuff I kept.
And Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter. I got rid of all the fantasy ones. The elves. You want to put that in the back of the trash can? Ooh, another brick separator. I don't know what we'll do.
Oh, man. I still have all those. I didn't get rid of them. I put them in a bag.
Yeah.
But that was it. Because I threw those little peanut containers away. But I could always get another one.
See, I'm going to have to go and look at sales again for our sorters because we got rid of all the things I used to sort in.
Those little plastic things.
Which is fine. We can get new ones. That's not a big deal because they were only like $1 for 3 or $1.50 for 3 or 4. So it's really not that big of a deal. All right. So the Spider-Man picture I am building for my wonderful, beautiful husband.
Thank you.
Let's see here. This is bag 1. There was 16 bags, so we'll be good. And the only other issue is we don't have any big we don't have anything to fall back on if there's something missing.
Well, we do have some loose bricks, but not much. And if we have to order 1 or 2, then we'll just put it on hiatus like we did with the Avengers Tower.
Yep.
And we will order what we have to.
Well,
because getting a loose piece from China, forget that. That ain't going to happen.
Right.
It's always kind of a risk when you order from China.
Yeah, I'm already seeing a missing piece.
What is that?
And did you find my owl?
Oh, jeez. I thought that was a ladybug or something. I'm like, what is that?
We have a Lego sign on the outside of my office door that he put up. And plus he has one with our names on it. And I put it on one of my owls that I got. One of my Lego.
Harry Potter owl.
One of my Lego owls.
I saw that and I'm like, is that a ladybug crawling? Because once in a while we get those in here. And from this distance, it looked like a little bug. I'm like, what is this? I was going to throw it outside, but I'm like, that's an owl.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
I need a long... You didn't have a long white piece when you took these out of the big bag, right?
No.
You had those and the webbing.
The webbing is right there.
I know, but I'm missing a long... How big is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. A 2x16 plate.
The only thing I could say, it might be in another bag. You'd have to look at the bag.
I know. That's what I'm doing.
Peer through the bags and see, maybe that... See, the thing is that book is photocopied and reprinted from the original one.
Yeah, I know.
And if the Chinese folks, they bagged it differently, then you might not be able to go number 1, number 2, number whatever. You might have to... I should have not taken your stuff apart. Those things, I shouldn't have got rid of them.
That's okay. It's okay. I'll manage. I'll figure things out. But that's why I had them. I'll go down today and get some. I got some. Once Dollar Tree opens, I'll go down and get some.
Yeah.
Because that's where I can get them. They're
really
cheap.
I was downsizing because we thought we were moving. We changed our minds. So we thought we were going to move. And we just thought better of it. So... But in a way, I'm very glad because now I can make my Lego room. I can make the Lego room what it should have been. It's like I've done a spring cleaning in a way, and I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff that I didn't need. I've still got a few more things I'm thinking of letting go, but it's nothing that's earth-shattering.
Wow.
I mean, I got rid of a lot of stuff, and I don't really have any regrets. I mean, a lot of it was stuff in a closet or down in the basement that I didn't look at for literally decades. It's like, why are you holding on to this? Debbie told me if you have something and you haven't looked at it in 6 months, you don't need it. Get rid of it. If it's not an active part of your life, you don't need it. It was like, there you go. What number is that?
It's the last bag.
Ha! There it is.
I think what they want you to do is empty out all your bags.
Yeah, good luck. Well, when you get your things, you might want to.
Yeah. I found them. I was just searching.
Yeah.
I had to be sarcastic and crinkle the bags because he was talking.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Tighten that up.
Just be careful.
No.
Yeah, that thing won't stay in there.
It's loose.
Yeah, of course it is. It's always loose.
There we go.
If you could tighten it, you could always put tape on it, I guess.
It's tight.
When you're at the Dollar Tree, if you want to pick up some super glue, what? Maybe I'll go with you. Maybe I'll go with you to the Dollar Tree. I haven't been down there for a while. I don't like the Dollar Tree anymore because it's not technically a Dollar Tree. It's a Dollar Tree and something else that merged with them. So it's like part of the store is this, part of the store is that.
Right.
And even though it says Dollar Tree, the dollar stuff is $1.25.
Right.
And the other stuff, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell what's what until you get to the counter and like, oh, that'd be $10. Like, what?
Yeah.
Isn't this a Dollar Tree? Doesn't it say Dollar Tree on the sign? Isn't that like false advertising, bait and switch?
Yeah.
Oh, it's only $1. Let's go. And then you get to the counter and you got like $30 worth of stuff when you only picked up like 3 or 5 or whatever. It's a ripoff. It's a total ripoff.
Deal with it.
Why don't they say $1 and up? You know?
Yep.
That would make sense. Or just say whatever we decide to pay. It's like in the Popeye movie with Robin Williams, where, what's his name? I think his name was Giesel, selling stuff to Popeye. Oh, I want to buy spinach. How about carrots? You know, how much are the carrots? Dime, maybe quarter maybe this. You know, it's like, you want to buy what I don't feel like selling. It's stupid. But I'm looking forward to making the Lego room again. I'm going to get my building table that we sit at right here. I'm going to get a new desk.
Yep.
And my wife has a friend who has a brand new desk still in the box. You got to build it. And it's one of those desks that rise and lower. It's electric. And you can press the button. So I won't have to hunch over as much because I'm so tall.
And then if I'm in their building, I can lower it.
She can lower it to baby standards.
That's what happens when that's what happens when a 5'2" woman marries a 6'6" man. She becomes a baby.
We were at the deli yesterday, and they have a big mirror behind the deli so you can see yourself when you're ordering. I don't know why, but they just have that there. A lot of delis have that. I guess they want to keep an eye on you when their back is turned to make sure you're not swiping something.
Swipe or no swiping.
And Debbie hugs me, and it's like the size difference is like, wow. I don't think about how tall I am. I really don't.
I literally come up to his armpit.
Unless I bang my head into a door frame, which I've done numerous times in my life. Stupid. But like this table's gonna go, and this one right here, Phoebe, that was Dad. This one right here is might stay here. It might go.
I think I'm going to keep it for my because I do my little bead pictures.
Yeah, you could use
and I can do a puzzle in here.
Drawers. I think they're already empty.
This one can go in your office to display on. That
yeah,
is
this
empty.
drawer is empty.
Unless I put that there.
You could put your beads. I thought you were getting a shelf.
I like
either way. You can decide.
Yeah.
This black table, I might use it because I'm thinking of putting a Lego street, not a city because I don't have enough room for that and I don't want to go bankrupt. But I wouldn't mind a Lego street where I can make a little bit of a city, but not too much. I could put my Daily Bugle, my Avengers Tower, and I could put a couple of modules or whatnot. I've got...
You said a big word.
I did. It's a pretty big word for an idiot. So,
Jeff Pease will be very proud of you.
He would.
Sorry.
But... You know, we're staying here, so I'm gonna make this place nice. We're gonna upgrade the house. We're gonna get new windows,
and then we're gonna be able to enjoy our living room for once in the 8 years I've been here. Well, I can't say that because when I first moved into this house, his son was living here, and we didn't have the Lego room set up as a Lego room. We had it set up as a
bedroom for my son.
Yeah, bedroom for his son, and so we didn't really have anything extra, so we actually had a living room. Well, when he moved out and my husband was in the hospital, he had to come in and he was bedridden. So we just literally stopped using the living room. And it's just...
It became a habit of staying in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's just depressing though, because it's just, you're in the bedroom. You sleep in the bedroom. You're not supposed to live in the bedroom when you're,
That's why it's called a living room.
Yeah, so we're gonna change that and start using our living room.
We'll get a TV in the living room again. get a good TV.
Yeah.
We're gonna get 2 4K TVs.
I'm gonna get a 43-inch TV and a 50-inch TV. The 51 will probably go in the
living room.
Well, I got one side of the frame done.
Yay! All right.
So it looks like I'm gonna be. This one's the bottom
Good job,
part.
lady.
Well, once I found the pieces I needed, I'm doing good. So this needs to have.
A baby. It's a baby.
So this goes like this. Goes boom and boom. Oh, no, wrong side, Deborah. Oh, that was stupid.
This dog wants to be involved in everything. I'm surprised she's not on the desk helping you build that.
Oh, she'll come in here and sit with me every day. I know. I put this on the wrong side. How
she helps you work. She types up papers.
Well, you know what? That's. I need it though. Deborah, how do you get these out?
Get what out there? I can't see past your hand.
One of these, I put it in the wrong side.
Oh. You want, there's pliers here right under those bags.
I got it. I got it.
I got it.
So, this goes here and here.
See this white board here?
Mm-hmm.
That Lego stuff, if we pull it off, that tape, it'll probably just ruin it.
Yeah. I just leave it. I
have some, but I want to get more.
Get a couple.
And I want to do it in the Lego room because I hate that white board. I think it looks ugly.
Yeah.
So it's like, that was a good idea because if you look at it, the bottom part under the molding of it, it's the exact size of that tape, of that board.
Yeah, it is.
It might actually be able to come down. I think they claim...
It's vinyl. It's vinyl.
It's not... reusable.
It's vinyl. It's not,
a sticker.
Right.
They say it's reusable, that you can peel it off, but I think if you peeled it off, it would get all crinkly and banged if it looked bad. So, you want it there.
I'm doing it again. He starts talking, I have to go into this bag and look for something. You can't hear a word he's saying because I'm sprinkling.
Well, whatever I say ain't worth anything anyway.
Oh, will you stop it? You want that Lego trim in the Lego room.
Well, I want to get more of it. I got that from Temu. It's not really official Lego, but it looks like it. I mean, anybody would see that, they'd go, oh, it's Lego. Yeah. It's got the studs on it. And as for that Fantastic Four Thing comic, I think I'm going to take it out of the frame and file the comic book away. Because you're not going to want that in here, and I'm not thinking of
I can put my pictures in here.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of hanging that. I mean, I might.
I've got a lot of bead stuff that it's like I need to put up my pictures back in here. I want to put that pretty picture that is worth something somewhere.
Yeah, well, you've got plenty of frames, honey. You can frame that.
I just got to make sure it's the right size. That's the
of course, yeah. But
yeah, because since the last time I've built, we had to put my mother in a home because she's suffering from dementia. And I live too far away from her to
be there
for her every day. My aunt she's got her own health problems. She had the curvature of the spine when she was young. Scoliosis, and she had a rod put in her back. And then of course, as you get older, your body changes, and that curvature is coming back with a vengeance, and she's in a lot of pain, so she can't really take care of my mother. We don't have the room here, and hence the reason why I was going to go down there to help take care of my mother. But we had to clear out her apartment, and in doing so, we found a piece of artwork that was worth
$80.
No. $200 to $400 or $200 to $800, I can't remember. But it's worth a lot of money. But we don't know where to sell it because we don't have, it's just something, So we're stuck here with
this. You have to have it evaluated.
Yep. Like the Antique Roadhouse people. You remember that?
Yeah, on Channel 10. Right?
Yeah.
I remember watching that.
Take that into somebody, one of those shows, and they can evaluate it for me. But
sure, they charge you for it.
I know. So I got that artwork. So I'm gonna hold on to it, and it will be worth more someday. But Because of the art.
I'd keep it out of the sunlight though. If you're
Yeah.
gonna put it up somewhere, put it over here.
Put it
where
over
the
there,
sunlight
there.
ain't gonna get at it.
One of the two spots, either there or there.
Well, sometimes sunlight can hit here. I'd
Okay.
put it on that opposing wall.
Where the Lego is.
Backward, well, back to the light. That way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sign's gonna go eventually, and
I'll put it on the back of the door.
yeah.
That gets sunlight all the time.
Yeah, it
I
does.
wouldn't do that, but anyway, so that's been my life the last few months is trying to get my mother settled, and now I have to go down in Thursday because she's going because they have almost like a critical care type nursing home which is called the Barron Center. And if you live in Maine and you have somebody that suffers from dementia and you need a good place to put somebody with Alzheimer's or dementia, take them to the Barron Center. They're super, 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 super people.
Super.
I don't have enough good things to say about them. They are so good with my mother. They are fantastic people. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, I digest.
I have to go and move her because she, since being there, has improved to the point that she's not sick enough to be there, but she's too sick to be on her own. So, I have to go move my mommy. Oh, I see. We're doing both of them at the same time. I get it.
So it's going to be fun for me to work on the Lego room and make it into something I'm proud of.
Yeah, he's really excited about that.
The Lego room became a dumping ground.
It did.
For everything. It's like anything that came in there, it became storage.
But we're gonna have the windows redone so he can actually sit in there during the wintertime with a heater.
It may not be super hot. I could use a heater, but
yeah,
it
you can
wouldn't
take
be
the one
pumping
from
it
the kitchen.
outside.
You can take the one from the kitchen and roll it in there. Take the one from the bathroom and roll it, or we can always get another one to put in there.
You got a black one here, and the one in the bathroom doesn't need to be there all the time. So, and then, the one in the bedroom's going to stay there, but there's also that fireplace one.
The fireplace one's staying in the living room. We're
Right.
gonna use that in the living room.
Yeah.
Unless we get the entertainment center, they have them with the well, I don't know if it's a heater though.
I don't know if that would be good if we're going to put our console systems in it, because then that's going to mess up the electronics.
All right, you sold me on that one.
You know?
He's got too many. He's too smart for me sometimes.
Wow. You better write that down, everybody.
But so that's one reason why I haven't been on or doing any of my crafts is because I've been dealing with my mother all summer. My poor brother came over from Washington State, and that's all he did was take care of my mom and get her situated over to the Barron Center.
Right.
So it's been very stressful. So I'm praying that next season that he's up here next summer, we can actually enjoy company. Yeah. We can actually have time because
I like your brother.
Jeff hasn't really been able to spend any time with my brother. So next year, we can have him up and we can do a cookout here at our house and have a good time and enjoy each other. And he can actually get to know my brother for who my brother really is.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I like your brother. He seems pretty cool.
Big D. I only need one. Perfect. I thought I needed more than that, but I don't. I need two of these. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Oh,
Yeah,
look
it's
at that.
funny. I got rid of so much Lego, and now it's like I'm probably going to need some.
Yeah, once we get some of the work done on the house and get stuff settled, we'll probably buy some bulk things again like we have in the past. But
just get more, that's all. They make stuff every day. You can always buy more. You know?
yeah.
I was looking on...
Because you can go on Facebook Marketplace and find a lot.
Yeah, sometimes you can, or... Again, you can get generic bricks from Temu or AliExpress. If they're just for the build, if it's not major, it don't really matter.
You see, these ones aren't real Lego. If I bought this for him, the real Lego set, it was like what, $600-700?
No, it was $3.
Oh,
I've seen some places drop it down to $250 or $2 for the real one.
Yeah.
It's been out, I don't know, a year, something like that. So it's been a while, but I'm not spending.
Do you know where the rubber mallet is? Off the top of your head?
Nope. It's packed away, and it's something I gotta find.
Yes, you do.
It's packed in with a bunch of stuff.
All right.
I'm going through stuff every day. I went through stuff yesterday. I went through stuff this morning at 4:30 in the morning. I'm in the Lego room going through boxes.
I would have shot him if he woke me up with the week I had.
Yeah.
We had a very bad week, and I was very emotional all week. And if he didn't let me sleep, I told him I slept like a freaking log last night. If he'd woken me up at 4 o'clock, I probably would have had his head.
Wow.
All right, so it's like this. But he was a wonderful husband, and
Thank you.
he let me sleep like
Yay.
a wonderful man he is.
Aw.
So, but yeah, go down and move Mom. And
So that's how tall it is and wide it is. So it gives me an idea. I thought it was going to be a little bigger. When you watch it on a YouTube video, it seems bigger because they're close up to it usually. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Nope.
And
Ooh.
that is going to be hung in the Lego room, definitely.
Oh, you want to put it in there?
Oh, where do you want it?
I don't know. I didn't know what you wanted to do with it.
Well, if I'm going to do a Lego room for my stuff, I figured that'd be an appropriate place for it, but we can hang it wherever you want. It doesn't
Excuse
matter.
me. It's your picture, honey.
Well,
So we've done, this is bag 1. So I'm going to open bag 2.
yay!
Crinkle, crinkle.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Nice Lego ring.
There's nothing else in there. See, these are the ones that you're talking part 1, part 2, part 3.
Oh, alright. I must have been shearing through the bag.
Yeah.
Alright, oh, that makes sense. It didn't make sense when I first saw it, though. Yeah, these bags we just going in the pit today.
I think bag 16, the one that I opened to get the long pieces there that I was looking for.
Yeah.
I think those are for, this one here is for like the miscellaneous stuff.
Right. So what? 3 bags in that one bag?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So let's sort this out just a wee bit.
Whee!
Yes, we've been watching this cleaning show that's from Britain.
Yep.
And when I was young I mean high school, my best friend at the time and I would go around talking with a British accent. And these men would think we were really from Britain.
That's funny.
It was, we had it down packed so good, I sounded like Haley.
Oh, Haley on there.
Yeah, I did.
Obsessive compulsive cleaners.
Yeah, I like the show, and I love listening. I've always loved that accent. So, I mean, my family's from Scotland, so just hearing that accent just kind of gives me a peace. So I tend to fall asleep sometimes listening to that show. Just like, yeah, I'll remember that so you don't fall asleep on me. No.
I'll put on some war movie and blast it.
He'll watch a horror movie for me, and that will keep me awake. Hello.
You know what's weird is I haven't watched a horror
Nope.
movie in months.
And the only reason why I'm kind of watching ghost shows is just because I know it's stupid. I mean, I was watching Ghost Adventures, and
Oh, brother.
I was watching that yesterday, and it's like something happened. I'm like, oh my god, that is so fake.
Fake.
I picked up on it.
And could they use the word orbs more often?
Oh, I know.
Oh, everything's an orb. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a piece of land. Oh, it's an orb. It's
Yeah.
a bug. No, it's an orb.
Yeah,
Roy Orbison.
that's one thing I used to like about watching Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters.
They would watch it, and orbs. They were so against it. They're like, yeah, that's not ghost.
Yeah, it's like getting 2 doctors conflicting on
Yeah.
a diagnosis. It's like, if you guys that do the ghost stuff
But I
can't agree.
saw enough on that show that, I believe demons exist. I might not believe ghosts
Well, the
exist.
Bible does say there are demons.
I
so-
mean, if there's demons, then some of the good things that we see maybe are angels. We don't know. But anyway, I was
Well, the
watching.
Bible says you may entertain angels unaware.
Yeah.
That, it's
And
good
you
to
see, what
everybody.
we see, what we don't see, it might be the angels protecting us from the bad things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
And that's why no one talks to me. 'Cause
Right.
everyone's bad and I'm good.
but I'm watching that just because it's getting to be fall, and I'm drinking my pumpkin spice iced coffee. See, I got my iced coffee right here. See,
Wow.
it's that.
I
time.
know it's getting towards Halloween there. Next month I'm going to start watching my Garfield in Disguise. Garfield
Oh boy,
Halloween
that means I'm
special.
going to be watching Garfield Halloween,
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Garfield Thanksgiving, Garfield Christmas, and the Snoopy Christmas and
Charlie Brown
Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Charlie Brown, Halloween. Oh yeah, I watched
By the
those.
time he's done, I'm so ready for him to put that stuff away. Don't get me wrong, I like watching it, but he watches it to acknowledge.
But I only do it once a year, dear.
That's why I don't complain.
Oh, you're not complaining
No,
right
I'm
now?
not complaining.
Oh, awesome.
But I watch my ghost shows in here while I'm working. So,
Well,
anyway.
I could play Ordinary Guy in here.
Oh my God, no. I've seen that movie enough.
You probably know it by heart by now.
Some of it.
Ordinary Guy is a Christian film about a wife that's annoying. The end.
No, I needed to get into this. I'm sorry. I needed these pieces. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be that bad. But I need to get these.
Boy, that looks pretty cool. I watched a man on YouTube there, that Austrian brick fella.
Yep.
Austria brick or Australian brick fella. I don't know what it's called. He's a good guy though. And what he does these builds.
Sorry,
but
I'm going to crinkle again. Sorry.
But he does a complete build. So like this one.
Sorry. I need.
You're fine. This one, he did it in one sitting.
I could do this.
But he fast forwards it. He does it like a speed thing.
I could get this done today in no time. I know I could. And then you can fast forward to the video.
Well, I don't really know how to do that.
Well, people don't want to listen to me anyway. I'm stupid.
Well, I never listen to you.
You don't. Okay, so this goes in the middle on one. And then 2 pins on the...
Yeah, so we're in a unique position where we can buy some different shelves that are, you know, more sturdy, maybe more to our liking, you know. We want to get rid of our sofa because we have a very small living room, and that sofa is very, very large, and so I want to get rid of it. The recliners, I may hold on to for a little while, but even if we get rid of the sofa and just keep the recliners... We don't really have much company. We really don't. And we could always get a couple of folding chairs if somebody comes over for the holidays.
Well, we have the ones out on the back porch.
That's true, right.
So if we needed chairs, we can use those.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
I do want to get a love seat in there because, you know, I love my husband, despite what you hear here. I do love my husband. I like sitting side by side. When I first met him, he had a love seat. And I sat down next to him, and I kind of snuck my hand over and held his hand first.
Aw, that was nice.
So I kind of like that idea of having another love seat so I can sit next to my husband versus we're in 2 separate chairs and you're sitting over there and I'm sitting here. Right. Yeah, so I kind of like to do that again. That's part of the reason of wanting a love seat again. I know, I'm sentimental. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay, that goes here.
Well, you know, 10% sentiment, 90% mental.
I don't get that. Alright, so...
It's an old Three Stooges joke.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
You either love the Stooges or you hate them. I've never met anybody that just said, oh, they're okay. It's either I can't stand them or I love them.
I've never watched them, so I can't... You know, I watched... Don't get me wrong. Don't say that. I've watched them, but I didn't really...
Get into it, huh?
Right. It was just not my type of... Some of the stuff was funny. I'm not... Don't get me wrong. I kind of laughed at some of it.
I have all the shorts.
Uh-huh.
And I have a bunch of the movies, but not all of them. I'm sure someday I'll get on a Stooges kick and I'll go through my movies and figure out which ones I need. And because the movies, they weren't super well received because they were quite old at the end when they were doing those in the mid-60s, early 60s, because, you know, the original Stooges shorts started, what, in 39, 40? I mean, a long time ago. So...
I was going to do some hours today working, but, you know, I've had a stressful week at work. Not that I'm complaining about my job, but I'd like to spend some time with my husband today. So, hence, I'm building Lego.
I want to do a bonfire out back today.
And we're going to go sit outside and burn today because we got some wood from his aunt. So, we're going to go out and enjoy
Yep,
the
she gave me
outside.
a bunch of wood
And
to
I can
burn.
watch my chipmunk because I got a cute little chipmunk.
He was there the other day. I
He's
wasn't
go-
out yesterday, but the day before he was running back and forth with his acorns
Yeah,
in
he's
his mouth.
he's going back and forth between our house, our yard, and our neighbor's yard, and just back and forth.
Well, I guess he's going to be living under the shed.
I think so.
Because we get animals. I've seen skunks come out from under that
Yeah.
shed, and I just walk away. It's like, nah, I'm not messing with you, buddy. You
Yeah.
can be there all you want.
So
Now, if you want to be there, go ahead. But now we got a chipmunk.
yep.
He's running back and forth. It's funny. He's so small, but he bounds and bounces all the way across. It's cute watching him go.
I love
As
watching.
long as he stays out there.
Yep.
This is our house. We don't want him in here. But he
Yeah,
can
supposed
live
to
under
stick
the
out.
shed.
I'm supposed to.
Heck, he could live in the shed. There's nothing in the shed right now. Literally nothing. But I'm going to put my shovel, because I have one shovel left. I have a rake. So I can put those in there. I might put in Leanne's stand she gave me and maybe...
For the winter when we're done the winter?
Your mother's chair's got to go back in there. We'll be keeping that.
I don't know if that stays out. Is that?
No, that's got to go in there. The L.O. Bean chair? No, that's
No,
out.
this.
Oh.
Maybe it doesn't
My
go all the way
plastic
in.
white one I'll put in there because I think the elements weaken it. That's why the other one probably broke.
Maybe
Of
it
course, it was quite old too. It was like 8 years old, 7 years old, whatever.
Okay, so I'll get that.
Because I had one of my white chairs, literally the back snapped off.
Which
it
we
one
need to
day.
get a new one since we're staying. We'll need to get a new one.
Yeah. So, but we
Because
bought
I don't
those at
want to
Wally
use
World.
my mom's chair all the time. Because if we do happen to have her up,
Yeah,
it'd be
she's-
nice for her to have her chair to get in and out of when she's here. Because we can't really fold it. I think it's been
I think it
outside
would
long
be-
enough to make it so you can't fold it anymore.
Right.
But we can put it in
It
the
can
chair.
still fold, can it?
I couldn't get it to fold last time because I think there's too much dirt on the rail, the bottom rung.
I was gonna say a little WD-40 could fix that. But
Yeah, but I think there's too much dirt on the rung.
That's a good point.
But it doesn't mean that she can't.
Sit in it. Yeah.
Right. We can have it so she can sit. Okay, that's how it worked. Perfect.
You know, when I move these into the Lego room, you're gonna have to put all the figures. This part, I bagged all of it. Don't worry. The window where the guy or
Okay.
Green Goblin
I'm like,
breaks
what
out.
the heck are you talking about?
The Green Goblin escapes from here. He
Yeah,
crashes out
I'm
the
just
window.
looking at the. This is falling out.
It's been like that,
Okay.
but I suppose I could glue it because I'm not ever gonna take it apart.
Okay.
I could put a layer of glue because that part don't even come off. It's the that's this one, yeah. Because I'm not gonna open that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's made to open. I could put some rubber cement. That peels off, so there's always a way. And when you have all the heroes and everything, it's barely noticeable. I mean, you notice it here, but when you have all the figures out there, the figures,
The figures.
the minifigures, that, you know, I like right now you can peer in and see like that desk with a picture of Spider-Man on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get that moved into your office, your Lego room and our Lego room.
That's
Because
right.
this is our house. Deborah, it's our house. It's not his house.
House in the middle
I've
of
been
the board.
mentally having a hard time making, because this house he bought with his first wife.
No.
And of course, you know, she had her little mark on it, whatever it was. And then, you know, had a girlfriend that totally destroyed my kitchen.
Yeah.
But-
Oh yeah, it's horrible. We gotta get that. We gotta replace the doors on the cupboards, and we gotta repaint.
It's all red, and
It's ugly.
she didn't freaking sand anything before she painted, and it's all
Sticks.
sticks to the
The
doors you
we have
can't
to
open.
we have to pull hard to open those doors.
And
and the latches are.
I'm not a big fan of a red kitchen.
Nope. She
But-
wanted an apple-colored kitchen.
So and then, you know, his last wife died here, and it's just, you know, I felt kind of out of place, like this wasn't my home, and I don't know, Satan's in my head telling me, it's not your home, it's not your home.
Well, it is, considering you paid off the remainder of the house.
Right, and I've just been struggling with all that, and he's like, no, this is your home, and
Yeah,
you
it
need to
is.
make it, so we're gonna make it my home.
You
And
can You know, I'm not one for decorating that much, so
Well,
you can decorate to your heart's content. I couldn't care less. I mean, I'll like it, but I'm just saying, it don't worry me. I mean, it don't
Right.
bother me. You could put up what pictures you want, except those nudie pictures you have.
Oh, yeah. But I just, so we're gonna get the we're gonna redo the windows and the doors.
Yep.
That's the first thing we're gonna do.
Yep, we're gonna try
And
to
then-
do that this year. Hopefully, we can start on it next month.
Next spring, we'll
Floors,
get a contractor in here and get an idea on how much it will be to do
linoleum in the bedroom and the kitchen.
And the bathroom, and to put the linoleum in the bathroom.
We can't do the linoleum till we do the tub.
We need to do
In the bathroom, we can't.
right, but so I want to know how much it's going to cost to do the bathroom. And in doing the bathroom, the linoleum, we can have the same linoleum in the bathroom, the kitchen, and the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah,
One
our
whole-
bedroom floor is not very good.
So, I mean,
it had a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And this house was a fixer-upper when I moved in 26 years ago, and I did a lot of work. Well, I had a lot of work done, right? I had a lot of work done, but it's starting to show its age. The shed needs to have the doors remounted and maybe some new woodwork on that. So it's just little projects, that we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Pastor, and I said I'd like to piecemeal this out a little at a time so it's not such a big expense all at once. And he said that's the best way to do it because he had an addition put on his house.
Yeah.
And he said he was going to be like 75 years old by the time he was done paying it off. And I understand that's a normal kind of thing, but I mean, our house is paid off. Totally paid off.
Yeah, see, and his probably wasn't when he did his own.
Perhaps it wasn't. I don't know.
But I'd like to look into it and see how much we could get, because if we could get enough, we can pay off the car. If we can get it and pay off the car loan,
Yep.
and then
Take the remainder and invest in the house.
right.
That way, when we sell it, we'll get a fair price.
Right.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, because our house is definitely worth more than what we were offered for it.
Yeah.
And you're right. It should have been a red light when she made the comment. Well, don't tell anybody what I'm going to offer you for your house. That should have been a big meet going off, but it wasn't, because I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
I feel it.
You're smarter than I am. That's for sure.
I married you though.
Well, you got bad taste in men, lady. Let me tell you.
No.
Bad taste. Well, what do they say? He who doesn't learn from history is doomed to repeat it.
Yep, and I've done it too many times. So.
You did it the third time, right? Hey, your mother loves me. That's all I can say.
That's so true.
Your mother loves me.
Yeah, so when we go down to move her on Thursday, I'm bringing Jeff with me, and that's
I'll go.
got to really make her day. And I was thinking maybe since we're down there, because she doesn't get out that often, maybe we'll take her over to Red Robin for lunch before I take her to the
new place.
Her new place. Yeah, I think that would mean a lot to her.
You got just the right amount of space to work on that.
I do.
That actually worked out pretty well. I thought it was going to be... I was worried, how's she going to fit all that on there? And I'm not disappointed in the size. It's not bad. It's smaller than I thought, but actually it's not huge and gaudy where it's like so big it's going to weigh a lot.
I'm going to lift up the camera. So, I don't know if you can see the whole thing. I can't lift it up far enough. It's plugged
it's
in.
wrapped around that thing. Sorry.
But if you go down, see it's there, and it goes up to there.
Yep.
So it's a pretty good size. I'm having no problems working on it. So there, I got you put back. But it's something I like doing. So I told him, I said, yeah, if you get it, I'll build it for you, because I like doing the big builds.
I like the smaller builds. Don't get me wrong. I like to work on the smaller builds. The big ones, because I'm kind of dyslexic, sometimes I get a little frustrated.
He gets frustrated with the small ones, so a big one would be too much for him, I think. And
like
I'm not being
Tower. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and I'm not being disrespectful to my husband. It's just he does have a hard time sometimes struggling with things. Sometimes I have to come over and kind of interpret the. I mean, it's a learning disability, and it wasn't caught for him in time, and
Nope,
that's what he
not
deals
at
with.
all.
That's what he deals with on a daily
Well,
basis.
things were very limited when I was a child. They didn't have a lot of diagnoses for some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So
But they
when
did
I
have
noticed
they did have diagnosis for learning disabilities, because I had one growing
certain
up.
ones, yeah.
Because there's a lot of things I can't pronounce, and my mother had put me in a I was in a special program in my school for one of my periods for English, because I couldn't say things right. So I was in a special ed class for a while. But it was just like in my kindergarten, first grade.
There are some words that I can't pronounce. Like I say skizzers because I can't say scissors.
You just said scissors. I say skizzers to be funny, and he kind of picked up on it. That's all that is. That's all that is. So I'm putting all the supports in this thing now, is what I'm doing.
I think some of that red and blue obviously is Spider-Man himself that you're working on.
No, this is all underneath. This is all support.
Oh, all right.
I know they should have done like purple bricks and stuff like that underneath. These are all the supports that,
I need all the support I can get.
right?
I think the green base plates are going to go on top of that, and then
Yep.
you'll put a black border around it.
Yep. I think that's how it goes.
So obviously the colors of the bricks underneath really don't matter.
Not really.
They probably just, let's put what we have. We have an excess of white. All right, throw a bunch of white ones on there. Okay, good. The end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but none of this stuff is real. It's all Chinese BOOTLEGO. Oh, by the way, I saw a video yesterday that was 6 years old, and somebody was using the term BOOTLEGO. So I guess I did not invent it after all.
Oh, wow.
I thought I did because I never saw it anywhere.
Right.
Because it hit me, a bootleg CD,
Yep.
BOOTLEGO, bootleg, BOOTLEGO. So I thought I was clever, and apparently somebody had the same idea because I saw a video.
Copyright.
Thief.
Right.
So it's not just me. There's at least a couple of people out there that are doing it. It's not normally a term I've seen. That's why I thought I kind of came up with it. But most people just say fake. They don't want to give it any kind of legitimacy at all by saying, "Oh, it's a BOOTLEGO." They just say, "Nope, it's fake. It's junk."
Right.
You get your Lego purist, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's crap,"
Yeah.
and they're not wrong. I mean, it's not up to quality of Lego. You can kind of tell when you're feeling the bricks.
Yeah, these ones go together. They're a little bit harder to
Yeah,
get
exactly. Because it's a copy. It's not real Lego. Because this stuff, the Lego in the real Lego, they're casted. They're poured into a mold,
Yeah.
and I believe this stuff is printed. I think.
No, if it was printed, it would have the lines.
Well, either way, it's not up to the quality of Lego. But yeah, that makes sense. It don't have lines, does it?
Nope.
Okay. It's just Lego. It's their thing, so they have it perfected, right?
Yeah.
To a certain centimeter and millimeter and all that, and there's no errors. I mean, the Chinese BOOTLEGO ones, they're not perfect. Sometimes that can work to your advantage, though, because if you're going to squeeze it hard to get it on there, it's not about to fall apart.
True.
So sometimes that has worked to my advantage. It's like if you drop something, it might not fall off, or a Lego, it works well, so you can sometimes have it fall apart. But like, I don't know where my rubber mallet is. I'm going to be digging through boxes, and when I get it, she'll be able to pound these bricks on better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's coming along nice. I could tell where the green plates are going to go, definitely. Yeah, and that's getting bigger. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. Why don't I just do it this way?
Yeah, Debbie's been drooling over doing this. Oh, there you go. You want me to get some of this stuff off here?
Nope.
But we will go down to Dollar Tree. What do they open at, 9
I think so.
or 10? Wow, look at that.
I'd have to look. I think it's 10.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. But I want to sit outside and burn today for a while. I like to sit outside. I know is it technically fall now?
No.
When does it fall? I thought it was September 22nd. Isn't well? Today's what, the 20th or the 21st? So it's really close. Whatever it is, it's really close. Well, I'm looking forward to Tuesday. I have my last order coming in of stuff I've ordered. It is 2 of the 3D...
September 22nd, you were right.
Wow, what?
He was right.
What?
He said something right.
I can't believe it.
I know.
Somebody called the Inquirer.
Very good on you.
Wow, that's pretty good for an idiot.
Yeah, right.
So...
Here I went to college and I can't remember DNA, but he rambles it off like it's his last name.
Yeah, because I learned it watching The Incredible Hulk.
The first time he said that to me, I was just like flabbergasted.
Yeah,
like,
she
how
was
the
like,
heck did you know that?
What she means to say is, how does an idiot like you know that when I went to college and you're a moron and you know this and I don't? Like she was jealous that I knew something she
I was
did.
jealous, damn it.
She's like, how do you know this? I paid for a college education and you're an idiot. It's like, yeah, I watched the Hulk and that's where I learned it. You wasted money going to college and I watched TV.
But it's funny because I went to school for health information management to become
and I did nothing.
To become an administrator. And guess where I'm going to be working now? Health information management.
Well,
finally, after
that's
all this
where
time,
you belong, right?
Exactly. After all this 15 years after I got out of college, I'm finally in the department that I went to school for.
Yeah.
Not doing necessarily the work that I was
people
trained
that
to do, but
too. I mean, I've had a couple of my friends go to Bible college and they're either a truck driver or they do DoorDash stuff, or I had a friend that went to recording school, you know, a college for radio and broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
And he even worked with Alan Rickman from Harry
Rickman?
Potter. Rickman, or whatever his name
Rickman,
is.
yeah.
And instead of working in that field, he's a welder and he makes more money. He welds. He works in a welding shop and he makes good money. Last I knew, I haven't seen him for quite a while, but last I knew, he made good money. It's like, good on you.
Yep.
It's like, it's too bad he wasted all that money on that education and he's never going to use it, you know. But that sometimes happens. It's like, they say, oh, go to college, but then good luck finding a job in your field because they want people with experience. They don't want some wet-nosed punk coming out of college that's going to be like, oh, I know more than you because I went to school. It's like,
see, I wanted originally,
experience is important.
I wanted to work at home and I wanted to learn coding. That's what I originally wanted to do. But apparently it didn't work out that way. It wasn't meant to be. So now I do prior authorizations and referrals. And guess where I work? I work from home. And I love it. So, but we're having a drill coming up where for data breach. And
is it going to be in the winter?
I don't know when it's going to be, but when it comes up, I have to go into the office.
It'll be in the winter.
Which will be good because I need a new tower anyway. Because my tower is starting to lag.
Are you going to have to bring your tower in?
Yep.
Ah, you got to unhook all that?
Yes, I got to bring my whole computer with me.
Lame. I thought the idea was
Honey,
stupid.
When I signed my contract, it was to... Yes, it's in the contract.
Lame-o.
Because I'm close enough I can go into work. The only time I don't have to go into work is like if it's snowing out and we can't get out of our driveway type of thing.
Well, if that happens, guess what? They're going to have to suck it up, Buttercup.
But, what was I saying? They're doing a drill and we have to go into the office. So that does go all the way around. Okay.
Stupid. Excuse me.
Shut up.
Yes, dear.
He's being mean. I love my job though. I did have a rough week last week because I am going to be working in the health information management department. That means I'm getting a new director and I'm getting a new manager.
Director Fury?
My coordinator stays the same, but everything else changes. So that kind of shook me with everything else going on. And then the lady that was going to buy the house was kind of harassing me all day. And I just was overloaded. And I had like a breakdown. It was bad, and my poor husband was fantastic with me. Once he understood what was going on with me, he got it.
Remember how cool I am in the future. I didn't say you were cool. I just said.
There, I farted. That's what I think.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. Come on. Thank you. Putting on the edge.
You're living on the edge. What time is it?
Living on a prayer. Homo. 6:05.
Wow. Well, I've been up since after 4.
Yeah.
Like, I woke up around 3:45, went back to bed, tried to sleep a bit, couldn't. My mind was racing about doing stuff in the Lego room. So, I went in, did stuff in the Lego room, because I knew if I didn't, I was going to wake you up, and then I figured you'd kill me.
Yep.
So, I figured, well, I'd rather not die today, so I'll just get out of here.
Yep.
I figured once you saw I wasn't there, you'd probably get up.
Well, my bladder was screaming. I had to go pee.
I didn't miss you. I had to go to the bathroom.
That's right, damn it. Ooh, I stink.
Wow, great. Thank
I
God
thought
the door's open.
That's right.
Let's just get a little of this here. There we go.
Wow. What was that? I didn't know I had that in here, honestly.
You should be using it on that trash can during the day.
My first plate. Look at that. So, you know what I'm going to do? When it's done, I'm going to put that down here out of my way.
You want to put it over here so you don't knock it? I'll take it and I'll put it right here. And I'll put the trash can in front because you know everything slides, right?
I do.
So I'll just wedge it there.
So this is bag 3. Let's open bag 3.
Woo, that stuff is
Oh, you sprayed it right in your face.
long. Wow. I didn't check to see if there were bricks in there.
Because the big ones don't have loose bricks in it.
Yeah.
It's just these little ones that have the loose bricks.
Yeah, you just gotta double check.
Yeah. That one, I think I got them all.
Yeah.
All the little green.
Yeah, our basement is completely empty. I mean, there's nothing down there except the furnace and the hot water heater for the most part.
And my cedar chest.
Yes, that's right, your cedar chest, because we couldn't lug that up. We were going to have your boys do it, but now it can stay there until you want to bring it up.
Right.
The shed is totally empty. So we've done a major cleaning here. You know, emptying out stuff. Yeah, the house probably needs to be cleaned, the windows and whatnot, but just saying, we've gotten rid of a lot of excess possessions. I mean, I had a lot of stuff from when I used to work at the comic book store here in Lewiston many, many years ago. And a lot of that stuff I wasn't into anymore. I mean, I had a lot of cards. It's like, yeah, they're nice, but they're sitting in a binder for decades. Why am I holding on to this? Let somebody else enjoy them. So I had some binders full of cards. I put them on the side of the road. Bunch of kids were coming by. They come up, knock on the door. Hey, can anybody take these? I'm like, help yourself, buddy. They took all of it and they left. It's like, good. You enjoy it because I'm not. It's just sitting in my closet in my way. Now I can store stuff in there. You know, like when I take out my wife, I can put her in the closet and, you know, and bury her there.
Wow. So now he's got it on tape. If anything happens to me, you
That's
know
right,
who did
everybody.
it.
This is evidence. It can be used in a court of law.
Yep. In your own words, too.
That's right. I said it myself. I'm guilty. Don't listen to me then. Don't. I love my wife.
I love you.
See, I say I love her when she's building something for me. See that? How that works?
Oh,
Kids?
You say it all the time, so shut up. 1. 1, 2.
There must be something that goes here because the windows are not here for the Avengers Tower on this part. Now some people, they'll actually mock it and they'll fill, like I saw one guy fill this in. Well, I saw more than one guy because they'll buy like 2 of them and they'll make like a real big one and they'll add their own. There's one guy on there that has 3. He bought a new, I don't know if he bought the first one or Lego sent it to him, but he bought a used one that was already assembled and then he bought another one. So he had like 3 and then he made one that was really large and I think he's got a couple still. It's like, some of these people are just mad. They just mad in the brain. They buy so much. I mean, there are people, Lego enthusiasts out there. Well, I'm going to spend $4,000 this month on the first. When Lego usually releases their monthly stuff is on the first, and they'll I'm gonna be at the Lego store, and they'll have literally a trolley, a cart filled, like you're at the airport or something, filled with boxes and bags, and they just wheel it to their car and load it up. It's like, must be nice to have that kind of disposable income, unless they're going in debt. And I don't want to be in debt.
Well, if you talk about who I think you're talking about, I think he gets his money from his channel.
Yeah, the one guy I'm talking about, yeah, he had a video and he said a lot of it. He says what he makes on YouTube, he turns around and spends it on Lego.
Well, that's what it's for.
He's got a very successful job on the side, and he has startup businesses. This guy's smart. And he, his name is Duck Bricks. And
I was thinking of Brixie.
Oh, yeah, well, he's good. Yeah, there's Brixie, there's a couple others that I watch that are just... They spend a lot. I'm not knocking them. It's nice that they can do that. As long as they take care of their business and their family, I guess. But I'm sure they do. But like Brixie, yeah, that man bought a warehouse. He bought a warehouse.
Yep.
And he spared no expense.
Well, it's not a warehouse. What it is an old auto garage is what it is.
But I mean, he has it. He retrofitted the whole thing on the inside. New ductwork for the heating, new heating source, new bathroom he had built. I mean, he tore a wall down to make 2 rooms at the one big show area in the back. And he's got this huge city. And I've never seen anything like it. And he's always working on it. I mean, he just spent a lot of money. And he bought I don't know, thousands and thousands of bricks. He had 11 big boxes he went through the other day, and it's amazing. It's like, wow. I hope his wife don't kill him.
Right.
He just had a couple of kids a couple of years ago. They're 2 or something like that.
Yeah,
they had twins.
Yeah.
It's like, but he seems to have a nice home. They've shown videos of his home, and it's like, wow, this man's doing well. Hey, good for him. Good for him.
And he takes care of what he needs to take care of.
And Duck Bricks, guy's a genius. I mean, he's 22 and he went to college. He probably still does college because he did a lot. And he works for Microsoft. He's some sort of a manager or some big shot over there, and he makes great money from what you can see. It looks nice home, But his Lego area, wherever that is in his home, there's not a spare part of the wall. It's like you can't even see the wall. It's just wall-to-wall Lego. It's like you can barely see what the color of the wall is. There's so much stuff, and I'm not knocking him, but it's like, gee, I wish I had some of that. I'd like to walk through his room with a bag and just
I'll take
this.
that.
I'll take one of these and one of these. And he's big into Bionicle. I'm not into Bionicle. I always felt it was too technical for me to build, and I wasn't into it. I like the traditional Lego minifigures that came out in '78. Not that stuff before where it was more like a doll, like those Lego Friends. I don't really care for that kind of a build. They look like dolls to me. I like the traditional minifigs. Everybody knows, like the little Star Wars ones and stuff like that. Lego City and all that. Those are Lego to me, in my mind. I know they had the Lego City units where you have the little metal cast iron cars and stuff, but I don't really look at those because that was before my time. A lot of people like that classic stuff and it commands a lot of money, but nah. It just, I don't want that. It's too valuable, and I don't mind cheap stuff and all that, I'm not going to invest all that money in this late in my life. I'm 55.
Thank God.
Thank you. I can't wait for him to drop dead.
Oh, stop.
And then all this will be mine. All this crap. That's why she poisons my food a little each day.
Mm-hmm.
I like that song by Weird Al, You Don't Love Me. I have the feeling you don't love me anymore. He says, I love the way you poison my coffee a little each day. I always love that line. Well, despite the fact that we're not moving, Debbie says we can still go to the Lego show
The
next
Lego
month.
convention down in.
Yeah.
It's going to be in October down at, and especially where I'm not going to my concert.
Yeah, that'll free up a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
Did she ever pay you? your
Honey, I
money
haven't
back?
seen her to have her pay me.
Oh, you might want to consider
Well,
that.
she's waiting for the
Oh, right.
refund. But
Refund.
whatever.
But we're gonna. It's October 5th and 6th,
Yeah.
and we're gonna go October 6th. Of course, I don't know when this video will post because this might take a while. But we're gonna go October 6th,
Ye
which
of
is
no
a Sunday. Ye of little faith.
Can I see the frame? Please?
Right here, see?
Wait a minute. Wait. It doesn't really.
You want me to drop it?
No, I'm just trying to figure out where they want you to put it. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Oh, watch out. There you go.
So this.
So on the 6th, we're gonna go. Now, if you pay in advance and you get the, can't remember what it's called, but VIP thing, you can go in an hour early and whatever.
Yeah.
But I really don't care about that because I can't stand and walk for a long time without really hurting.
That's why I have.
I'll bring my cane to kind of help me out. But it's when you go in, there's 2 different showings of 3 hours each. So we'll get there at like 10. I think it's at 10.
Yeah.
And it's done at 1. And then they have one at 4 and it goes to like 7 or I don't know, 3 to 6 or whatever it is. We're going to go for the early one. We're hoping the bulk of people will go on Saturday. But we don't know if that's going to actually be a thing. But we'll get there. Even if we're there an hour and a half, 2 hours, we don't have to stay for the whole thing. But I'm hoping to hit a couple of vendors because a lot of people sell cheap minifigures and stuff for a couple of bucks. If my wife is nice, no, I'm just kidding, But I'd like to look and see if they have any. I've seen some people get minifigs for like $1, $2, you know. You know, I'm not gonna want that Andrew Garfield one that's $15,000, right? 15,000,
Something
wasn't
like that,
it? Yeah,
something
it was
stupid.
crazy.
But that, I can guarantee you that one you would have had to been on the VIP.
VIP Discount Auto Center.
So it goes here. And then that hangs over like that, okay? And then right there, like that. And then,
That's coming along pretty nice.
yep, I told you it probably wouldn't take me too long of a time to do it.
It's not as hard to probably do as the Avengers Tower or the Daily Bugle.
You know
'cause
what was the hardest Lego build I've ever done? Is that
I know.
stupid Venom
Spider-Man, yeah.
thing.
It's called Venom Spied.
Ugh.
I don't know. It's a Chinese thing. It never was a Lego thing. It was something
That
he did.
shows you the quality of the Chinese
Oh my
knockoffs.
lord.
That
I
thing,
had
you
to-
look at it and it will fall apart on you. I
had
was
to
so
glue.
flustered.
I have to glue so much of it that it's probably never going to fall apart again. I put a ton of glue on that stupid thing.
Oh, I was mad.
I'm going to buy another one just for
And
you.
Jeff doesn't see me mad that often.
Yep,
I
it's
was
going to be a
angry.
Christmas gift this year.
All right, Jeff Pease.
Yeah, Jeff likes to buy gag gifts for people. That'll be my gag gift for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we got on our Building You Up at Lego channel, I think we have 81 subscribers
Cool.
right now.
Good job.
Or something like that. I haven't looked,
Good
but
job,
he
you
usually
guys.
tells me, so I get to know, but I don't look all the time. He tends to keep an eye on it.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some good ideas of stuff he wants to do on the channel. It's like, wow, good for
And we'll
him.
probably play a Lego game later and put that up on the channel.
Yeah, we can do a computer game. And
Unless
then
we
I
do
can-
it on the our gaming channel, because we have our own gaming channel on YouTube that we do.
Jeffrey and Debbie's gaming channel.
But we haven't done anything like forever.
Well, that's because the computer was dead for a couple of months
Yeah.
until I got a power source, thanks to your son.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm going to leave my
Frame,
computer the way it is.
Please. frame,
Cotton.
please. Oh.
Wow. I don't know why I thought those were going on the bottom, but
What?
the green plates. I had it weird in my mind.
This is something that once he finds a rubber mallet, I'm going to beat the hell out of on the floor.
I know, right? I'm not gonna hang it up
Until
right
after
away
we beat
until
it.
after we
Beat it!
beat it.
Okay. There's that. On to the next.
It's coming along pretty good.
I think what I'll do is do the next one and then we'll cut the video.
Take a break for breakfast.
Yep. Yep. And then we'll be back
I'm
later.
glad you let me get this one. And what the price was, in case anyone wants to know, to buy their own from AliExpress, it came to like $73. I think I think the shipping was free, so with tax it might have been like 76 or something like that. And it came in relatively quick. I was really impressed. I mean, yeah, it takes about a month or so. It's coming from China. You have to accept that. So if you're impatient, you don't want to order from AliExpress or even Temu sometimes. Even though Temu claims to be in country, a lot of times when you get it, you can tell it's not.
It's in country. It's just, I think what it is they order from AliExpress.
They order from AliExpress and then resell it. Then there must be resellers.
I think that's exactly what they do.
Or private sales.
Yeah.
Either way, it can take a while from AliExpress. So if you are impatient and you want instant gratification and have it within a few days, do not order from AliExpress.
That's right.
There have been some times I've ordered and I'm like, oh
I'm
man,
getting a
when's
little
it gonna
indents on my
get here?
finger
When's it
from
gonna
doing
get
that.
here? And it takes, when you order something expensive, you kind of get worried.
You get antsy.
Yeah. But if it's something like, oh, I ordered $2 of minifigures, it's like, who cares if it shows up or not? It's $2. I mean, I can eat $2, but I'm not going to eat $100. It's like, so that's another thing. If you want to order from like AliExpress or Temu, and you worry about your money, keep it small. Keep it to a point where it's like, well, if I lose $5, it sucks, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Right.
If you can accept the loss, if you lose. Because honestly, in my opinion, it's a gamble. It is. You got to say, well, I want this bad enough to take a risk.
I mean, we got something one time that, in process, the bag broke and the pieces went everywhere in the post office.
Yeah.
So we lost it. We got an empty pack. I think it had one tidbit, like something like that in it. So that's all we got.
Yeah, when it showed up, all I had to do was take a couple of pictures and submit it to Ali, and they gave me a refund.
Yeah.
I must admit, I've had some difficulty with them. Some of the private sellers I've had to bicker with and whatever. But everything I've ordered is either come in, or if it didn't, I got a refund.
Yeah.
It just matters how much you're willing to do. If you want to contact them or even contact PayPal and say, hey, they didn't send my item, and let them deal with it.
And I've contacted them. They didn't give me my whatever.
Right. But there was one time I ordered some BOOTLEGO Power Ranger minifigures for Lego, and it was past the time they were supposed to arrive, and it's like, okay, they allowed you to ask for a refund, so I did, and they sent it the next day. After I got the refund, it showed up. So literally, I got them for free, and quite frankly, I'm not going to fight to ship them back if it's going to not even get there. And so the guarantee was it's going to be here by that date, and if it's not, you get a refund, and if it happens to show up, I guess it's on them. Should have put more postage or something, or carrier pigeon, or drone, fly it from China, I don't know. I'm joking. So yeah, it's always a risk when you order from China. And sometimes it's even a risk for ordering from here. I've ordered stuff on eBay from America, and sometimes it's like, where is this thing? They'll say, oh, it's shipped. When you look, it's like, no, they created a
label,
but nothing happened. I had a guy I ordered some stuff from, and oh, it shipped, and you contact them, and it's like, when's this gonna arrive? And then all of a sudden, it's actually shipped, and you get a tracking number.
Yeah.
It's like they take their sweet time. They probably just do a bunch of stuff at once.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what? If it says you're gonna ship within 1 or 2 days, then guess what? You put your name on the line. Do it. You know.
Right.
And that's sometimes when I get impatient.
Yeah.
But I try not to. But if they check my history on AliExpress, they'll see I've been ordering stuff for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Like almost 10 years I've been buying from Ali. Every so many weeks I'll order.
Not 10 years.
9? 8?
You've only been ordering from them for like 5.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been doing Lego for like 9 years.
Right.
So I got confused.
And then you started ordering from Temu after you and I got together, and
Temu has some good stuff, but they don't have a lot of stuff that's like, you know, major properties or any IPs or anything like that. They, you know, their Lego builds are more generic. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have any, but it just seems like the better stuff, if you want to call it that, right?
mm-hmm.
The better known stuff is on Ali. Yes, I know, it's, again, it's a knockoff, and I watch videos, it's like, you know, they'll say, oh, I bought this from Ali, and it's totally junk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the risk. It's the risk. So buy something that is so basic that maybe even they can't mess it up too much. It's like, is it worth risking $1 to get something that you'd have to pay $30 for? Yeah, in my opinion, it is.
Well, it's like for the Avengers Tower, I had to order from Lego to get all the pieces.
Yeah, they forgot a couple of what, brackets or
The
arches.
The arches there that they use for support.
Arches. She had some missing, so it's like, you know what? Considering what we paid, we'll order a couple of, you know, arches, and so it was an expense. It wasn't much of an expense. What was it, like $10 or?
I think we paid 20 total.
Was it 20? You add that to the cost, it's still worth it for what was it? 33 figures and everything. It's like, you know what? I can. That's what I mean. It's a risk. I mean, there was the arches for support between the floors of the building. Some of them were missing. Yeah. I think you had 6 that were missing or something
like that.
And that's what I'm talking about. Is it acceptable risk? You know, because let's face it, if you contact them and say, oh, a part is missing, they're going to go, which part? And they're going to play stupid. And
you
know how people are.
A century to get the pieces.
Yeah, and then you're going to wait forever. It's like, we just ordered it from Lego. It's like, you know what? Fine. Just order it from Lego. The heck with it.
That way I knew I got the pieces and I got the right pieces.
I do regret, though, now that we're not moving, I regret getting rid of all those manuals. Either that, or I could have ripped the cover off them and saved them for the.
I might still save some of mine.
Yeah, well,
and take them apart because I might not display everything I have, and I'll write down the part
I want to have a shelf for like newest build, leave it up there for a while, or featured build, you know.
Yeah.
And have it like that, so when. So when people will come over, if anyone comes over, and I can say, look, this is my featured build of the month or whatnot, I can put it up there and show it off and then swap it out for something different. I want to have some shelves that are more of a permanent thing until I decide to rotate stuff. Because I don't want the shelves to always be the same thing. And that's what I did the last time. And a lot of that was just because everything was kind of packed.
Right.
Packed and stacked. Like, what's his name says that?
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood Bricks. He says packed and stacked.
I like that guy.
Yeah, that's the other guy I was trying to think of. Yeah, he's pretty good too.
All right.
Well, that guy
Can I have what? Wait.
That guy is very creative. Oh. He makes his own original stuff sometimes.
Yep. Okay. I'll
take
the frame. Oh.
Oh, my butt's getting sore on this chair.
Well,
it's hard.
we're about done. So wait a minute.
This chair is rough on the tuchus.
Yep, it is.
Oh wow, that fits in there pretty good. You want to squeeze those blue ones from the bottom. Yeah, you're gonna need a mallet on that.
Yep. Come on.
See, this is the kind of thing you really don't mind gluing, unless you want to take it apart and rebuild it, and you know that kind of thing. Some people might want to do that, but
Why is that not going in?
it's that corner of the green part. You want pliers to kind of squeeze it? Where'd you get it?
No, I didn't get it. This is where I start getting irritated.
Do that corner first.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Do the corners first. There you go. There you go.
There we go.
That could have happened with real Lego though. Sometimes you gotta angle them in just right to get the fit
So,
you want.
I'm going to lift it up again. So this is the top or the bottom of it so far.
I think that's the top. I may be wrong.
I don't know
think
what
this is part of his foot here.
Okay.
I may be wrong. I don't know.
Because it looks like hard webbing or something here.
Yeah, there's webbing around it.
Okay. I know what I was supposed to do there.
See,
I'm gonna
those
fix
things
that.
could use a little glue.
Why it's supposed to move.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to move.
Yeah.
I think once you put it there, that's pretty much it. You know?
Well, this will be held in by other things.
Yeah.
So there's that. So that's the first 3 panels on the frame and the frame itself. I will be back maybe later today to do some more. But I'm going to go get breakfast and enjoy my day with my husband. See you.
Bye.
Alright, here I am again. I've done bags 1 through 8. I'm getting ready to open 9. So there's the top. And there's the bottom. The Amazing Spider-Man. Woohoo! So I've done quite a bit. I gotta check the time. I don't know what time it is. I've lost track. Been sitting here doing this. I'd like to get it done today. That would freak Jeff out, huh? Well, there's that. I'll check in with you in a few. Alright, here I am again. I've done bags 1 through 8. I'm getting ready to open 9. So there's the top. And there's the bottom. The Amazing Spider-Man. Woohoo! So I've done quite a bit. I gotta check the time. I don't know what time it is. I've lost track. Been sitting here doing this. I'd like to get it done today. That would freak Jeff out, huh? Well, there's that. I'll check in with you in a few.
Okay, and here's Debbie's finished build of the Amazing Spider-Man
These move.
picture. The fingers will move. We have them out a little bit because we got the picture standing.
But you see,
But like-
they move here. You
Let's
can't see it.
Wait a minute, hold on. Can you see it in the
Yeah.
camera?
You see, they move. So in order to lean it up on the table, we had them out.
Yeah, but when we hang it, the fingers will be curling under like this part here. But now this, again, is not a real Lego. This is a Chinese BOOTLEGO.
We had 4 missing.
Yeah, in this corner, there's
the
part of the
shadow is-
shadow is missing, so we ordered the 4 pieces we needed last night from Lego, and they're compatible with these BOOTLEGOs. So you can't even really tell, but there's
I
a
can tell
couple.
because there's.
Yeah, it's because you did it, right?
Yeah.
But the average person would look at it and have no problem. But we ordered the 4. It was only like 60 cents to order the 4 pieces. So she marked it in the book.
Yeah.
And when
See, I got
she's got her little tabs there. But spending an extra 60 cents is fine. It's no big deal.
No.
Looks great.
Next big one I'm going to work on is the
It looks great. Good job, sweetheart.
next one I'm going to build.
And of course, it's got the
Spider-Man logo with
Amazing
spiders on it.
Spider-Man comic book logo from the old Spider-Man comics.
I'm going to be doing the big Lego Man once you're going to dig it out today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through those box ones and see where it is. I saw it the other day.
I do my Animal Crossing ones, but You know, I need to
Wait
have.
till you get your shelves and
Yeah.
this I can hang on a wall, so it's no
Because
big
I
deal.
want my Winnie the Pooh in here with my TY Beanie Babies on it.
Yep.
Because that's something that I got from Joanne. Well, I didn't get the bill from Joanne, but I got all the Beanie Babies from Joanne, and it means a lot to me.
All right, well, that's it. We got to grab breakfast and get ready for church. So we will talk to you all later.
Bye!